In Norman for the 28th annual Medieval Fair. Lads and ladies of all ages spent the day enjoying activities like musical concerts, jousting, and other medieval games.
And Linda, your favorite part, guests can enjoy the various cuisine with more than 30 food vendors on hand. The Medieval Festival is free to the public and goes on throughout the weekend. And it sounds like we'll have good weather for the whole family.
We've just arranged to have good weather, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
Woman strikes it rich after buying something at a thrift store.
The hidden treasure next to 6:30. And will a deadly attack repeat itself?
Terrorist groups do imitate each other and they learn from each other. And when an attack has been demonstrated to work, it tends to get repeated.
A concern tonight from the FBI. Should you be worried? A nation on alert following a college student's abduction. But was the whole thing a hoax? Plus, how changing the way you drive to work could save you on gasoline. And parents taking control of what their children watch on television. It's all right now on News Channel 4 at 6:30.
You are watching Oklahoma's News Channel 4 at 6:30.
And thanks for staying with us for Oklahoma's News Channel 4 at 6:30. I'm Lance West.
And I'm Tammy Payne. Topping news, terrorists attacking U.S. trains. The new threat comes from the FBI tonight. The agency is sending the warning to law enforcement across the country. They need to be on alert. Subways, trains, and buses could be the next terror target. The FBI believes terrorists might even build fertilizer bombs like Timothy McVeigh's. Riders are not told to do anything differently, but some are still concerned.
Well, if they're worried, then I'm worried too.
Since 9/11 and since what happened in Spain, we're both obviously hurt by the whole situation.
U.S. officials have already beefed up security here. They're fingerprinting and checking photos, even for visitors who do not need a visa. And police are focusing on security for mass transit.
And shocking news tonight about that Wisconsin college student who claimed she was abducted. The woman has dramatically changed her story tonight.
Continue to investigate this reported abduction by Audrey. She was presented with these confirmed inconsistencies that resulted in Audrey admitting that, in fact, she had not been abducted at her apartment at all.
Audrey Sealer admitted to police she just wanted to be alone and made up the entire story. She was even spotted on surveillance video buying duct tape and rope, items she originally said were used in her kidnapping. Authorities say Sealer could face charges for providing false information. And in Kentucky tonight, police say a baby was, in fact, abducted from a hospital. Detectives say the newborn girl was taken from a hospital nursery early this morning. Right now, police are questioning a woman who worked as an aide at that hospital. The woman was apprehended after someone at a truck stop overheard a phone conversation she apparently made after she complained about being named in an Amber Alert. But when officers arrived, there was not a baby with her. So far, the aide has not been charged with any crime.
A mother-to-be survives an incredible attack. Her boyfriend is accused of assaulting her with a knife.
And then he told me, I just felt something through my throat. And then I fell on the floor. And then I felt something on my back.
16-year-old Gretchen Alvarez was cut in the throat 3 times. Her boyfriend, 26-year-old Brandon Lawrence, has been charged with attempted murder and kidnapping. Alvarez says he wanted her to have an abortion, but she refused. And she does plan to have the baby. Also in Florida tonight, dozens of children are injured when a tour bus crashes. The bus hit a tractor-trailer rig along a busy expressway in Orlando. The bus ran off the road and stopped down a small hill amid some trees. Most of the people on board were children who were in town from Alabama. Some of the children were dazed and scared. Paramedics treated 25 passengers, fortunately just minor injuries.
It is early in the season, but wildfires are already popping up around the country. This was the scene in South Florida today. Fire crews are working feverishly to combat this growing blaze near the Everglades. Firefighters have formed fire lines and have brought in heavy equipment. Pumper trucks are also being filled with water at lakes and ponds. No structures look to be in immediate jeopardy, but dry conditions are fanning the flames tonight. And conditions even worse north of Denver, Colorado, where a wildfire has swelled to 6,000 acres. So far, just 15% contained. Gray smoke and flames are towering over the area. Right now, 300 firefighters are attacking that wildfire. The flames have already devoured one home and forced dozens more to flee the area. Fire investigators say the blaze started as a yard fire that got out of control.
Well, many saw it coming, and today the trial of 2 former Taiko International executives ended in a mistrial. We first brought you the story at breaking news at noon, and the former CEO and former chief financial officer of the company were accused of stealing $600 million from the conglomerate. The defendants did not like the decision.
We're disappointed because of events that occurred outside of the courtroom that this case did not reach verdict.
The next court date now regarding a retrial is set for May 7th.
Well, it wasn't cash under the mattress, but another hidden treasure in a pillow. Tiffany Grigsby paid $2 for a little pillow at a suburban Seattle thrift store. When she zipped open the pillow, she found a nice surprise inside, a $2,000 cashier's check. The check was made out to the original pillow owner. Lucky for her, Tiffany was honest and tracked down that woman. The check is now in the hands of its rightful owner. And it was no April Fool's joke. It was no laughing matter. 2 Seattle disc jockeys were suspended for a day because of a stunt. The DJs told listeners on Thursday the city's water supply was contaminated with dihydrogen monoxide. Turns out that's the scientific name for water. The radio station says it's letting its listeners know every half hour the announcement was an April Fool's joke.
A YMCA basketball coach is facing a charge of lewd acts with a child. Linda Kavanaugh joins us now from the newsroom with a look at tonight's local headlines.
The Chickasha coach turned herself into authorities today. She's 29-year-old Elisa Nielsen. She was arraigned on a $75,000 bond. According to the affidavit, her husband turned her into police. Nielsen and the 12-year-old were allegedly caught together in a sexual act at her home. Police say the young victim says the relationship has been going on for about a month. He says he loves Nielsen and doesn't want her to get into trouble. And it's breaking news we've been following all afternoon, a massive fire east of Tulsa near Broken Arrow. This is Gibson Construction Company. Fire officials believe a welder inside sparked the blaze. At least one person had to be transported to the hospital. At last check, he was in critical condition. And those are tonight's local headlines.
All right, Linda, thank you. Well, unless you plan to ride a bike or walk, you're stuck paying those high gas prices.
But there's one solution you may not have thought of, a plan to ease traffic congestion and how it can lower your gas consumption and save you money.
You're fired.
And Donald Trump is the apprentice this weekend. His latest project coming up next.
And it's dry here in the metro, but a flash flood warning continues for southern and western Kiowa County. That's in southwest Oklahoma. Already 2 to 2.5 inches of rain has fallen, and more there. We'll track that rain, see if it affects your weekend. Coming up on Oklahoma's News Channel 4.
You are watching Oklahoma's News Channel 4 at 6:30 with Tammy Payne, Lance West, and the forewarned storm team's Mike Morgan.
Over 20 cars in an Oklahoma town burglarized.
You don't realize it at first, so I looked over and went, cheese and crackers.
Tonight, a common mistake everyone's made that could cost you big time.
That's tonight at 10 on Oklahoma's News Channel 4.
3 national rental car companies are bankrupt. The courts are demanding 1,487 rental vehicles sold during a 4-day event, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. All 4 David Stanley locations have been chosen to dispose of these vehicles, some for $0 down and only $89 per month. Over $85 million in credit will be available during this 4-day event at David Stanley Chevrolet, David Stanley Chrysler Jeep Dodge, David Stanley Dodge, and David Stanley Ford through Saturday.
They are a rare and precious American treasure, but in one state, the bald eagle population is soaring, and the locals are getting a first-hand look. So will you when we come back on News Channel 4.
Steve Davis here with Accord Piano Gallery, Oklahoma's only Baldwin dealer. Now through Sunday, the style, grace, and elegance of America's favorite piano is available at unbelievable prices. Save 50% and more on a wide variety of grands, uprights, and exotics. Payments as low as $39 a month. Instant financing, guaranteed trade-in. Once-in-a-lifetime savings. Now through Sunday during the 4-day clearance sale at Accord Piano Gallery, 7001 North May, Oklahoma City. See us in the Feist Yellow Pages.
Diffie Ford Lincoln Mercury has gone Ford truck crazy. If you're in the market for a new Ford truck or SUV, the Diffie family is committed to giving you the best deal, which includes always giving you more for your trade-in. The Diffie family and Ford trucks, a combination of 2 winners bringing you the absolute best truck deals in the state. On our 50th anniversary, come out today for our spring sale. Experience the Diffie family difference.
You are watching the #1 rated 6:30 newscast in Oklahoma. Oklahoma's News Channel 4, home of the Bobo Newsrooms. Michael
Jackson's lawyers want a grand jury to hear evidence in his favor. Jackson's defense team says it's giving prosecutors in his molestation case a 100-item list of material pointing to his innocence. His attorneys say the material should be presented to the grand jury. Among the items, school and psychiatric reports from a lawsuit involving Jackson's accuser and his family. Prosecutors are obligated to give the grand jury material favorable to the defendant.
He's on top of the world, and tomorrow night, Saturday Night Live will turn into Trump Night Live.
Hi, I'm Donald Trump, and I'll be here with musical guest Toots and the Maytals hosting Saturday Night Live.
You heard it. The Donald will spice things up this weekend on SNL. The billionaire real estate developer and reality TV star shows America another side, his comedian side. You can see Trump laugh at himself and poke fun at his celebrity friends Saturday night at 10:30 right here on Oklahoma's News Channel 4.
Well, for a parent, it's impossible to constantly monitor what your children are watching on TV. But tonight, new steps to protect young eyes and help parents make better choices. And you can't do anything about the prices, but there is a way you can use less fuel. Find out how next at 6:30.
Pistol Pete says what's yellow and black and looks great on your windshield? A yellow jacket. Hi, Norman Nobody for Norman Chrysler Jeep and Dodge. And if you're looking for a new windshield, check this baby out.
This week at Norman Chrysler Jeep Dodge, drive home an 04 Dodge Quad Cab Hemi for only $21,988. That's $21,988, only at Norman Chrysler Jeep Dodge. If other dealers can't make you a great deal, well, nobody can.
Love the jersey, but do the pants look long to you?
When other dealers say nobody beats their prices, yep, that's us.
She was a beauty, but her nose needed help.
Allergies.
There was so much out there that could get a nose in trouble. It was a case for Flonase. Only Flonase is approved to treat nasal symptoms from indoor and outdoor allergies, as well as year-round non-allergic nasal symptoms that can feel like allergies.
No kidding.
For best results, use daily. Side effects are generally mild and may include headache, nosebleed, and sore throat. Whether it's the usual allergy suspects or environmental offenders, talk to your doctor. All it takes is Flonase.
A view of the forewarned edge shows we have showers and thunderstorms in southwestern Oklahoma. The flash flood warning continues for western and southern Kiowa County. Locally, 3 inches of rain has fallen there. Let's zoom out and take a look at that forewarned storm tracker. More rain coming into San Antonio right now. Quite a bit of lightning and thunder as well. Their current temperature is 68 degrees. We'll update that forecast coming up.
3 national rental car companies are bankrupt. The courts are demanding 1,487 rental vehicles sold during a 4-day event, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. All 4 David Stanley locations have been chosen to dispose of these vehicles, some for $0 down and only $89 per month. Over $85 million in credit will be available during this 4-day event at David Stanley Chevrolet, David Stanley Chrysler Jeep Dodge, David Stanley Dodge, and David Stanley Ford through Saturday.
Look at all these flavors of ice cream. Over 130 of them.
Flavors like chocolate chip cookie dough, chocolate almond, and cappuccino chunky chocolate, and a whole lot more. We have the largest selection of flavors, and many are made specially each week. Lots of nuts, fruits, and candies makes our ice creams and frozen yogurts the best. With a new low price of $3.99, you get good value, too.
Looks good, doesn't it?
Brahms makes everything better.
And topping tonight's bottom line answers for the climbing fuel costs, with gas prices getting higher and daily commutes getting longer. Motorists are searching for options from alternative transportation to public transit. Commuters and the government looking for new ways to take the pain out of getting to and from work.
America's passion for driving is colliding head-on with its hatred for traffic jams and high gas prices.
It's tough filling up a $50 gas tank and then sitting in traffic and eating it up.
I'm fed up with it.
I'm not very happy about it, but I have to drive.
Some are talking about getting rid of their gas guzzlers.
I'm thinking about going to a hybrid anyway. I mean, it's just, it's tough.
But while many motorists talk about changing their habits, not many are actually doing it. Those high occupancy vehicle lanes in big cities have gone so underused that many governments are thinking about opening them to solo drivers who are willing to pay a toll. Some don't think that's a good idea.
So why should we have to pay to get into the HOV lanes? I mean, that doesn't seem fair. We're already paying taxes on the streets.
But a few commuters are making changes. C.A. Bastian is a paralegal who takes trains, buses, and today rode her bike to work. Anything to get away from gridlock.
I blow by everybody. It's really fun, but I'm riding down the street.
But even in the face of this latest gas crisis, most motorists don't plan to change their commutes anytime soon. For many, there's no choice but to pay and wait and hope things get better.
And believe it or not, today's fuel prices are not at their peak. This was the scene in 1981 when deregulation caused a fuel shortage and sent pump prices skyrocketing. The average price for regular then was about $1.30 a gallon. That confers to about $3 in today's money. And earlier generations didn't have it much better. Fueling a Model T back in 1919 cost $2.95 when adjusted to today's economy. That's tonight's bottom line. Tammy, back to you.
We're in it together. Lance, thank you. We'll lose an hour of sleep this weekend. We're springing forward a little early this year. Before you go to bed Saturday night, be sure and move your clocks up 1 hour. Daylight saving means an extra hour of sunshine until October when standard time returns. Fire officials also hope you'll take the opportunity to check your smoke alarms to make sure they're working properly and practice fire escape plans.
The most accurate forecast with the forewarned storm teams, Mike Morgan.
Most Cowboy fans are on the road. There is some rain down in San Antonio right now, and we'll take a look at what we have radar-wise coming up. Here's a view for Oklahoma, though, if you have some evening plans. And we just talked about clouds here and mild temperatures. It is cooling down a bit. The winds have shifted into the northeast, and that's a weak cool front, which is filtered through. But any evening plans, comfortably cool out there at the very coolest. Right now we're 70. The winds are northeasterly at 12, 39% humidity, and a steady barometer. Our daytime high earlier this afternoon was up to 76 degrees. That's nice. The average high temperature 68, our morning low 49, and for the metro, no rain. We don't expect any. We do want to keep a very close track of the pollens as we head through next week with all the trees pollinating. The tree pollen has gone back up where it was at the beginning of this week in the allergy alert category. The weed pollen is absent, and the grass and the mold are all low. We have some thunder in southwestern Oklahoma. Skies are now mostly cloudy to cloudy in the western parts of our state and fair to partly cloudy in northern and eastern Oklahoma. And evening temperatures will be drifting down through the 60s from the upper 60s to near 70 where they are right now. Well, storm system coming in from the west. That's the reason for the thunderstorm activity in Kiowa County with the flash flood warning. Also thunderstorms in San Antonio and also out to the west in Arizona and New Mexico. Let's go to the forewarned storm alert. And on the storm alert, we can track the watches and the warnings. We have severe thunderstorm watches, flash flood watches, and a flash flood warning right now for the county where San Antonio is located. More rain coming in now, and out to the west, the higher elevations advisories for a winter storm and some snow advisories in Colorado and New Mexico. And again, that flash flood warning for Kiowa County until 9:30 tonight to the west and south of Hobart, down around Altus Lugert Lake and around Roosevelt and Lone Wolf. Now back to future track here. We can show you that we're tracking this cloud cover with the jet stream, and this storm system coming out now is going to weaken and pretty much go away. So that's going to keep the chance of rain out of the forecast for Oklahoma City. Our chance of rain will wait until late Monday and especially Tuesday and early Wednesday of next week with this main storm system out to the west as it begins to approach Oklahoma after the weekend is already over. So we're tracking the clouds in the shades of gray and the precipitation where you see the colors here. Notice how it doesn't make any progress making it really much further than where it is right now. If anything, the rain will back up tomorrow and we just have a chance of rain primarily for southwestern Oklahoma. Elsewhere in our state, it will be a dry weekend. There will be a few more clouds around tomorrow than we saw outside today. That should help to cool the temperatures around 5 to 8 degrees in most areas. And we'll have a northeasterly breeze around 8 to 18 miles per hour. Dallas tomorrow, slight chance of some showers in the 74. Good chance of rain out west. Lubbock, Amarillo, temperatures in low to mid 60s and some 60s up to our north and our east. Branson tomorrow 63, and Kansas City will see 61 on Saturday. The forewarned Oklahoma forecast, chance of rain tonight, southwestern Oklahoma. Elsewhere, we'll have partly cloudy to cloudy skies and lows mostly in the 40s to low 50s. And for tomorrow, partly cloudy skies, slight chance of rain in the west, and highs in the upper 60s to near 70 pretty much statewide. By the 10 p.m. news this Friday, partly cloudy and 58, 47 by morning, and 69 for tomorrow, and the metro again will stay dry. Sunday also dry, temperatures a little cooler even than Saturday. We'll have highs in the mid-60s, lows in the mid-40s, and next week slight chance of rain late Monday, especially Tuesday lingering into Wednesday. Temperatures will be a little cooler, but still, all in all, at least the weekend stays dry. Lance and Tammy, back to you.
All right, Mike, thank you very much. Hey, you don't have to go to the wild to bird watch in one community. Just look up as you drive down the road. A rare glimpse at an incredible sight next. And a new plan to help parents get control of what their kids are watching on television. That's just ahead on Oklahoma's News Channel 4 at 6:30.
NBC Sunday is a criminal's worst nightmare. Two crime dramas back to back.
We'd like that.
First on Law & Order Criminal Intent. How far would a woman go to catch a serial killer?
She killed herself.
Then an all-new Crossing Jordan. A young girl kidnapped, but the kidnapper's been killed.
If he's dead, what'll happen to her?
Now it will take everything they have to find her.
After all this, I'm not stopping now.
Law & Order Criminal Intent and an all-new Crossing Jordan. NBC Sunday.
Mr. Goodwrench, the one and only GM expert. Can anyone be this good?
Mr. Goodwrench had over 1 million hours of GM training last year.
That's right.
Doesn't leave much time for Mrs. Goodwrench now, does it?
Expert service, great values. Come in for our Goodwrench maintenance package, including lube oil and filter, tire rotation, and brake inspection for just $19.95 or less.
If you claim you're Mr. Goodwrench, then what's this?
That's a dog driving a car.
Visit your participating Oklahoma GM Goodwrench dealers.
How inspiring can a minivan be? Can it give you seats when you need them? And space when you don't? Yes. Can it take a mountain of stuff and make it disappear? With exclusive stow and go seating and storage? Absolutely. Introducing the all-new Chrysler Town & Country, starting at $20,995. Chrysler. Inspiration comes standard.
Did you know 4 out of 5 car seats are installed incorrectly? Could your child be at risk?
There's a free car seat safety check in Stillwater at Mexico Joe's this Saturday from 11 to 2 p.m. Oklahoma's News Channel 4 and the Safe Kids Coalition for your child's safety.
Stocks made a strong showing today as the government announced the economy added 308,000 jobs last month. The Dow up almost 100, and the NASDAQ climbed 42. And we're back right after this.
Choose from 16 kinds of pizza, including Alfredo, barbecue, and veggie. A fresh, healthy salad bar, delicious pasta, and gooey desserts. So many choices, only $3.99 at Cece's.
Hi, I'm Shelley Courtney. My husband and I are the owners here at Yukon Chevrolet, where a storm of savings has just moved in. Wait till you see all the money you'll save. Drive home in this 03 Chevrolet Monte Carlo for just $12,995. Or maybe it's this 01 Chevy Impala for only $9,995. Here's a 97 Oldsmobile Aurora for a low, low $7,995. Shop us online at yukonchevrolet.com. Exit 136 off I-40. Low prices, great selection, Yukon Chevrolet.
Cece's Pizza, all you can eat for only $3.99. Choose from 16 kinds of pizza, including Alfredo, barbecue, and veggie. A fresh, healthy salad bar, delicious pasta, and gooey desserts. So many choices, only $3.99 at Cece's.
For your child, a new approach to keep tabs on what they're watching on TV. A new guide is putting parents in control. Here's what it's all about. The report outlines a 6-step strategy to assist families in designing their media use strategy.
The tools to help select developmentally appropriate media and other information and resources will be a help to parents and caregivers as they work to harness the best of media for their children.
It also recommends appropriate media content based on a child's age.
Well, folks living in one Ohio town are getting a rare bird's eye view of some bald eagles. A male and female bald eagle are nesting eggs just off a state road in Putnam County. The site is turning into a tourist attraction. People actually pull over to get a sneak peek at these birds.
And it's pretty neat, and I think that's a part of it, the uniqueness. People like to come out and see nature, and it's pretty neat.
Ohio has 103 bald eagle nests, 15 new pairs so far just this year.
We'll take a look back at the words that caught our attention this week when we come back at 6:30.
I'm Tony Fuentes for 5-Star Ford. You know, there's 100 dealers within 100 miles that'll sell you a new Ford for within $100 of each other. So why buy from 5-Star Ford? That's simple. Because we're committed to giving you the best price and the best buying experience of your life. Our commitment to you is from top to bottom, from award-winning sales and service to a complete commercial center and our amazing selection. I'm extremely proud of my employees and the courteous service they provide every day.
If you're in the market for a new bedroom, it's a great time to shop Mathis Brothers.
Take a look at these groups, now specially priced. Larry and I have made some incredible buys on these bedrooms, and never before have we been able to offer you so much value. Choose your style at your price, and you'll have a new bedroom set your family can enjoy for many years to come.
At your furniture leader, Mathis Brothers.
Mathis Brothers Furniture.
Some people will try just about anything to feel better these days. One thing you can do is eat at Arby's.
Introducing Low Carbies at Arby's with our new Market Fresh Low Carbies wraps. Now you can enjoy oven-roasted turkey, thick-cut pepper bacon, and other tasty ingredients. They're loaded with flavor, not carbs.
Just get into an Arby's. It's so much easier.
If you want a low-carb wrap that's a real meal, try Arby's new Market Fresh Low Carbies wraps.
Pistol Pete says, what's yellow and black and looks great on your windshield? A yellow jacket. Hi, Norman Nobody for Norman Chrysler Jeep and Dodge. And if you're looking for a new windshield, check this baby out.
This week at Norman Chrysler Jeep Dodge, drive home an 04 Dodge Quad Cab Hemi for only $21,988. That's $21,988, only at Norman Chrysler Jeep Dodge. If other dealers can't make you a great deal, well, nobody can.
Love the jersey, but do the pants look long to you?
When other dealers say nobody beats their prices, yep, that's us.
All right, before we go here at 6:30, News Channel 4's Linda Cavanaugh joins us from the newsroom with a look at what's coming up tonight at 10 on Oklahoma's News Channel 4.
Well, tonight, the story of thieves who went on a rampage in one Oklahoma community. They broke into more than 20 cars in just a matter of minutes. Tonight, why police say the car owners may be partly to blame. Story Plus live team coverage as the Cowboys prepare for the Final Four in San Antonio. It's all tonight at 10 on Oklahoma's News Channel 4.
Look forward to that. Linda, thank you very much. Finally here at 6:30. A heart-wrenching trial gets underway this week.
And the term "you're fired" takes on a whole new meaning. These stories and more make up tonight Words of the Week.
A Texas mother goes on trial for stoning her children to death.
The last thing that Joshua and Luke Laney ever saw on this earth was their mom with a rock over their head. And the last thing they ever felt was that rock crashing on their head.
Kids at one Connecticut high school may have to take a test before they can go to their prom. A breathalyzer test.
I know in the past we've had, people throwing up and people getting into fights. And I think it would just make prom, safe for everyone and a better experience.
Donald Trump wasn't the first to make "you're fired" a catchphrase. It's the name of a Chicago area business.
I was here first, Donald. Donald, you're fired.
Look out, Rush Limbaugh and President Bush. Comedian Al Franken is hosting a new radio program with a liberal slant.
Today is both an ending and a beginning. An end to the right-wing dominance of talk radio, the beginning of a battle for truth, a battle for justice, a battle indeed for America itself, not to be grandiose.
And faith in God and faithful ticket buying. That's what one Virginia couple attributes their good fortune to after winning a $239 million jackpot.
Well, we've always had a right good life, Sweetheart and I have been married 35 years, and
we've always been.
We'll have more money, I guess, but I don't think we'll waste a lot of it. We'll enjoy it, but
we'll share it.
We plan on making good of it, really.
I just noticed that toothpick in his mouth. He's down to earth.
He can have a gold-plated toothpick after that win.
And thanks for joining us tonight. Dateline's up next.
Back at 10 after Third Watch. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Don't you know that it's worth every treasure on earth to be young at heart? For as rich as you are, it's much better by far to be young at heart. Oh, if you are among the very young at heart.
Ever think wireless plans are a bit too complicated? Then come see us at Jackie Cooper Electronics. We make wireless simple and affordable. For only $29.99, you'll get all this. Free activation, 1,250 monthly singular airtime minutes, no long-distance charges, no roaming charges, and a huge assortment of free phones to choose from. $29.99. That's how simple wireless can be. From Oklahoma's wireless leader at all 3 OKC Jackie Cooper Electronics locations.
Watch closely, because I'm going to show you a new way to own more of the furniture you want. This is a solid oak mission-style bedroom in warm aspen oak. As you can see, if you bought each piece individually, it's close to $1,400. But watch, with our exclusive package price concept, you own all 6 pieces for only $10.81. And the Simmons Queen pillow top bedding, it's yours free. A total savings of $706. It's yours only with package pricing, and that's only at Bob Mills Furniture.
You know, folks, when you sell more pre-owned repos than anyone else in the state, you can afford to sell them for a whole lot less. Right here on the pre-owned lot at Automax Sunday, I-40 and Sunny Lane in Del City, just a few of over 300 examples, all with just a $10 bill down. A loaded 03 Tiburon GT, $10 down, $239 a month. From the truck department, an auto and loaded 02 Silverado short wide, $10 down, $249 a month. Here's a loaded 02 Ford Sport Track, $10 down, $269 a month. Save your money, get to Automax in Del City.
OSU's Final Four showdown about 24 hours away. Live team coverage at 10.